an Irish recipe.
It is.
Irish.
We're Irish people here. So, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and we were left with no dessert. So I thought that I would film me making my famous Guinness Chocolate Cake with Bailey's Buttercream frosting and Chocolate Ganache on top. It's gonna be wildly extravagant and amazing. And I'll leave the recipe listed below. I'm gonna use 2 circular pans because I think it looks more aesthetically pleasing. I'm gonna cream together the butter and the cocoa powder. This has been softening for a while. And 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. So I'm just gonna let that cream together until it's fully combined, and then we're gonna add the sugar. It's really important to soften your butter because this isn't going super well. And you don't want to put it on too fast because the powder will literally go everywhere. And then you're gonna be stuck with that mess. And I don't like mess. So once all the powder is a little bit more incorporated, you can go faster because it's not gonna blow everywhere, and it's gonna make it easier to actually like cream the butter. So that's what I'm gonna do. And you can pretty much call it quits as soon as there's no more chunks of just butter or chunks of just cocoa, and then we can add the sugar. I feel a little weird with this camera angle, so I'm just gonna stay down here. And that's 2 cups of granulated sugar. So we're gonna do the same thing and start it off slower so the sugar doesn't fly everywhere. And you just want to clean out the middle every once in a while so it doesn't mix unevenly. Who would want cake like that? A monster. That's it. Once that's incorporated, we can add eggs 1 at a time. So we need 2 eggs, but we're gonna add them 1 at a time, just so they incorporate well, I think. I'm kind of guessing. I don't actually know what I'm doing. So after that's fully blended, we're gonna add the vanilla. And I just really love adding too much vanilla. It's kind of my thing. I just like it. Look, it's killing me. Okay, so after the vanilla is fully worked in, we're gonna add the sour cream, the flour, and the baking soda. No, yeah, baking soda. Yum. What kind of cake are you making?
It smells moussey.
It's not.
Oh god, I hate mousse.
Oh,
Is that on?
yeah. So then it's 2 cups of flour. I'm gonna again put that super low so the powder doesn't fly everywhere until it's a little more incorporated, and then we can put it on faster. So I've heard that you can replace coffee for the Guinness in this recipe if you're not a Guinness person. I honestly don't think you can taste the Guinness. I just think it brings out the chocolate flavor more. But to each their own. So now that this is fully mixed, I'm just gonna again scrape off the sides and make extra sure, because sometimes there's little pockets of like unmixed stuff, you know what I'm saying? They hide in there, little butt heads. What was given to you, so I need you to know. Okay. That should be good. And then I prepped these 2 pans with butter and flour just to make sure the cake comes out evenly and without any terre or whatever it's called. Oh yes, that is quite good. Every tear I cry, every walk that I miss. Yeah, that's really good. All right, so I'm gonna throw these in the oven that is already hot and ready and waiting. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, so while those cook, we're gonna move on to the frosting, but first we're gonna clean up because we need this stuff for other stuff. See how that works? Great. Where's the 1 cup measurer?
I taught her everything she knows.
You taught me nothing and you know it. Well, everybody's in here now. Okay, so I'm gonna start creaming the butter.
Politicians are all
And then the guy
Filming a
denies it.
video
For what?
to make a cake.
First,
She's on YouTube.
I'm on the YouTubes. So once the butter is creamed, we can add in our confectioner sugar, but only a little bit at a time. Because again, we don't want the powder to go everywhere. Okay, my Mimi says that I should talk slower. So right now,
So she's talking faster.
I'm adding in the sugar a little bit at a time, so the powder doesn't fly everywhere. What was that? So the powder doesn't fly everywhere?
yes, because it's fluffier.
Yes.
The cake is a little bit bitter.
Yeah.
And then you put the Baileys. It's
Guinness
really-
and Bailey's and lots of sugar.
It's so good, Pop.
So I'm not the biggest fan of alcohol, so I'm using the non-alcoholic creamer that Bailey's sells. I've had it both ways and it's really, really good both ways, but we're doing it this way this year. So for buttercream, it's more important about like what it looks like and the texture of it than following the recipe exactly. I know I change it a little bit every time, and you just add a little until it's how you want it. Hop up, you want to be my taste tester? You want to be my taste tester for the frosting?
Taster?
Yeah, for the frosting.
This is the frosting? I think it's good. Very good. Thumbs up.
I can't see you.
Thumbs up on the frosting.
Thanks, Papa. I think one of the reasons this recipe works so well is because the cake is bitter, the frosting is like way too sweet, and then the ganache is a little bitter too, so when you get a bite of all three, it's so good. Okay, so the cakes have been in for about 30 minutes at this point, so what I'm gonna do is take I keep wanting to call this a Q-tip, what's it called? A toothpick, and stick it into the center of each, and if they come out clean, that means the cake is done. If they do not, it means it needs more time. This is what they look like at this point. And I think that is just beautiful. But the not Q-tip, what is this called? Toothpick. The toothpick never fails. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, no. See, that's not anywhere near done. It's still liquid in the middle. Okay, so the cakes just came out of the oven. They're looking great. Very flat, which I like. Very flat. I just realized I didn't turn the burner on. I'm gonna stir this until it becomes fully incorporated, I guess, is what they said to do. If that ever happens, I'll let you know.
To whom are you speaking?
I mean, you're speaking to them now.
Who are you talking to?
Who are they?
Whoever watches this video.
You can be speaking to yourself in the future.
I certainly could. You probably are. You should say hi.
Yeah.
when the night has come and the land is dark.